Hi, welcome to Crash Course World History. My name's Austin Reyes, and today we're going to be talking about Jacob. I need more water. Stat. Thank you, Jacob. And today we're going to be talking about how drinks either directly or indirectly affect societies. One example of this is the colonial empires.
Hey, that's pretty good.
One beverage in particular were spirits that were used by the British Royal Navy to hand out to their crew and to be used as currency. Spirits were used in the Royal Navy to prevent scurvy, which was caused by a deficiency of vitamin C. The use of spirits led to the discovery of the cocktail by adding lemon juice and orange juice. Spirits containing this mixture of orange juice and lemon juice were rationed out to the crew and helped prevent the sailors from developing scurvy and to get drunk. Okay, mostly drunk. Spirits were largely preferred over the traditional beer and wine due to their long shelf life even after being opened, unlike the alternative beer and wine that was used by the French. This introduction of spirits partly led to Britain's mass power in its navy over the other major navies, which continued to use beer and rum. Spirits functioned as a stronger and more desirable form of alcohol in the Caribbean. Spirits were used as a preferred universal currency for slave trading. Now, I don't condone using the rations of rum as a currency, especially if it involves the trafficking of slaves, but the colonial empire sure did. Spirits remained in high demand throughout the colonial era due to its relative ease of production and its high alcohol content. While many beverages have played catalysts for human civilization, I argue that one of the most important catalysts of civilization was water. Water throughout all of history has been used for consumption, hydration, and irrigation. Water had become a major catalyst with the introduction of bottled water. Speaking about water, that reminds me, it's time for the open letter. Here's a letter to water, and that reminds me, Jacob, can you fill this up? There's no water? Oh. An open letter to water. Dear water, without you, life wouldn't exist. Without life, I'd be nothing. Literally, all life is based off you, and it frustrates me that people try to make profit off of you, putting you in plastic bottles while some people don't even have access to clean water. I'm sorry, you're too useful and valuable to me. Best wishes, Austin Reyes. Bottled water has helped speed up development of countries without access to a clean source of drinking water. The large amount of bottled water is being used all around the world and shown by the $46 billion made by bottle manufacturing companies around the world in 2003. In Tom Standish's book, A History of the World in Six Glasses, it explains the relationship between beverages and the formation of societies. In the article Rice, the Catalyst Between History and Civilization is written by executive chef Fabrizio Bazzani. In comparison to Standish's view, this document is very similar. Fabrizio's views is that rice has always been a catalyst in civilization and in history throughout all of time, while Standish's views that drinks throughout each part of history has shaped how society has been formed. In the article How Beer Gave Us Civilization, the author talks about how beer acted as a catalyst similarly to how Standish spoke about his drinks throughout history. The author of the article talks about how beer was used and throughout generations of people for thousands of years to bring people together, in some cases used as commerce among peoples. Similar to how Standish believes drinks can bring people together globally through trade and popularity. According to agriculture, the catalyst for all characteristics of a state, agriculture was history's catalyst and further explained how nations advanced and created complex societies throughout its duration. With more efficient ways of agriculture, it increased the population and sustained the life of people, which caused urbanization to happen. This collides with Standish's view because it talks about how their form of resource acted as a catalyst in advanced civilizations. Rice, as mentioned in the previous DZ newsletter, gave surplus to the population of Italy, which boosted the morality of the people to build business to produce more of the rice crop. This domino effect perfectly represented how the beverages in Standish's view caused the exact occurrence. Thanks for watching. See you next week.
This Smash Course was made possible by the production crew of Austin Reyes, Zach Marone, Brennan Lee, Jacob Davison, Daniel Sagoon, and Nick Thompson, with Daniel Sagoon as the cameraman, Nick Thompson as the text editor, and Jacob Davison as the video editor. Our outside sources are at the bottom below. Thank you very much. Hey, that's pretty good.